Welcome back to the New Modelers Army channel. I'm Dave. This is a new segment in the New Modelers Army series called What's in the Box, and it's basically an unboxing of model kits and a preview of products that we use here on the channel. I always find it's really helpful to know what's in the box before you purchase it. That way you know what you might need to complete it. And also I do get questions about where I buy my models from and also the products that we use and how best to use them on the kits. So as for where I buy most of my models, I probably buy at least 50% of them from a company called HLJ.com, otherwise known as HobbyLink Japan. They're a great company based in Japan. They have really good prices. The shipping can be a little bit expensive, but they have a really nice feature called the private warehouse, which I know I've mentioned before in one of my other videos, where you can buy product and pre-order product and they hold it in your private warehouse for up to 60 days, and then you can ship it all together. And that way you're going to save money in shipping costs over time. So it turns out to be a really good deal because you get the latest kits at a really good price shipped directly from Japan. I use this quite a lot, but I also use my local hobby store. I'm very lucky in the fact that I have two Hobbytown USAs here in the area, so I do visit them quite regularly. I buy models from comic book stores, I buy them from conventions. I'll buy a model from wherever I can as long as it's a good model. So I do have an order that just came in from HLJ, and we'll open that up and take a look. HLJ shipping from Japan via FedEx, which I find the best way to go. And if the order is big enough, it's one of the cheapest ways to go. It usually gets to my house from Japan in like 4 days. And I live in mid-America, so from Japan to the middle of America in 4 days. The packaging is really quite good, so let's see what we got here. The first model we have is Zaku 2. This is Char's Zaku. This is from the original series. This just came out. This is a 2015 kit. Here you can see we have a really nice red. I don't think I'm going to paint this, though I will be doing some panel lining on it, and it'll probably get a coat of matte. But we get some rub-on decals there, or like clear stickers. And it's just it's a 3-color kit. So we've got a really nice dark burgundy, and we have kind of a light, kind of a reddy brown. And we got a little bit from Bandai, future builds that are coming out, and then of course the instructions. So this was a relatively cheap kit. I think it was under 2,000 yen maybe. Should be a simple build, pretty typical 1/44 scale, but it looks very good. Really excited about building this. I'm sure you've heard me say in the other videos, I really like putting the Zakus together. Next we have some Star Wars builds. This is the 1/12 CP3O. I do have the 1/12 R2D2 to build, and R5D4 I think it is as well. So this is CP3O, and we have a couple of runners here for the inside of CP3O. Got some really nice decals there. I'll see if I can take some close-up pictures of that. For his stomach area and his hands. And when I saw the pictures of this online, I actually thought the gold looked kind of dull in the pictures, and I'm like, oh well. But it's not. It is absolutely shiny, chrome glass quality gold. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. That is better than I imagined. And this is one of the reasons why, like I said, I'm doing these videos. I want people to be able to see what's in the box. And like I said, from the pictures, it didn't look this good. It looked kind of dull, but I think it was like a prototype, the pictures I was seeing. So it's really nice to know that that gold is actually a real nice shiny gold. After all, he is the golden droid. And then we have, of course, I think it's the right shin in silver, and his foot. And then we have a base, and we have some decals. So we have stickers and decals for his torso to make the area look like it's you know, got all the wires in C-3PO here. And of course, this is a Bandai kit, because they got the license to do a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. It looks pretty simple. It's got like 10 steps. It looks very accurate. It does look very, very good. I think it will need perhaps a little bit of weathering. They've got a really nice version of the kit on the back that's been weathered, and that looks really good. So perhaps a little bit of weathering on C-3PO will really bring him to life. But anyway, that's what you get in a box. Mirror finish. Let me see if they're undegated. No, they're not really undegated. A couple of the parts, actually some of the parts are undegated, so we won't have too much to clean up on that. That's the worst thing about getting a beautiful shiny finish and then having to cut the piece off the sprue and then being left with a nub mark, which, you know, obviously isn't shiny anymore. So C-3PO looks really good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link for each of these products in the link to HLJ, where I got them from, or which other store I actually got it from. So that way, if you want to purchase one of your own or see if they're even available, quite often kits like this sell out really fast. So next we have a couple of things actually in this bag. I thought it was just a magazine. This is a magazine for a future build. I don't have the kit yet, but I saw the literature and I was like, well, I might as well just pick it up now. And this is a Japanese media magazine about the ship that I'm going to build. Or it's not really a ship, I guess it's a sub. And here it is. The 6500. This is going to be built in a couple of different scales in the future. It's just completely full of pictures actually. So got some reference material. I do have two because somebody might be getting very lucky and getting hold of one of these kits from the New Modelers Army channel. And then this is a freebie. If you ordered the Zaku 2, Char Zaku, you got this free like folder with the kit if you were like one of the first 100 people or whatever to order it. So I guess I got that. And then I got some free decals for ordering a Gundam kit. So we have some Xeon decals there from Bandai. Right, what else do we have? Okay, and then I have a little bag of goodies here. Supplies, really. Quite often I just buy my supplies from you know, my local hobby store. But occasionally they have some. This Hobby Link Japan has some pretty cool tools. This is one of them. I thought this was pretty unique. It is a wire bending tool. I'm going to require that for some of my future builds. and I thought that'd be a really easy way to be able to bend some of the wires into the shapes and sizes that I want. And then we have Tamiya's photo etch tweezers. I always loved Tamiya tools. They do last a long time and they were very well made. So I picked up some Tamiya tools here. Apparently it's made in Pakistan. And then I have a whole bunch of different sized masking tapes. And these are tapes that I'm going to be using for up and coming GK builds. These are micro masking tapes, so we've got 0.44 millimeters, 1.5 millimeters, and 0.7, so I can get a couple of different thicknesses on that. I mean, you can cut masking tape to size, and I have, but it's just going to be easier using these, and they're only like, I think, 200 yen maybe, just a couple of bucks for those. So we've got some new tools to add to the toolbox. And some tape, and then the final kit for this unboxing is going to be the 1/48 scale X-Wing. This is, I do believe it's Red 5, so this is the special edition. This is the moving edition. Pretty excited about this. I actually have some of the new Bandai 1/72 scale, but this has the ability to move and is lit. So let me put that box over there. You can see how it comes. On the left here we have the control for the X-Wing, and then over here on the right we have all the pieces. So let me just take those out. Because we have the Alliance emblem, and then we got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors on one sprue there. We have the engines, we have the top of the aircraft, or spacecraft should I say, and then we have a good sized pilot standing up. It's got some nice detail on it, and of course we have a pilot sitting down. And then the wings of the X-Wing, and some more exterior parts for the engine. And I'll take some close-up shots of these for you. In here we have stickers, or you can use the decals for the X-Wing. I have a little shot there of how the X-Wing attaches to the stand itself, and how the LEDs go through the wings to the engine, and then how to attach the ship to the stand. So look like pretty good instructions. So this should be the heart of the X-Wing, because you actually build the X-Wing around this. So let's just take a quick look. So you go, there's the stand. It's got a couple of controls here on the front, all the wiring, and then here is the inside of the X-Wing itself. This is an amazing little piece of tech that they've given us for this kit. This is where the base connects to the controller, and we have 6 LEDs that are pre-wired. 5 which are white or clear, and then 1 which is yellow. This would be the top, and I do believe this is the back of the T65, and the LEDs will light up the engines. And also we have a little electric motor installed here to open and close the foils of the X-Wing, which is going to give us some really nice motion. I will put up some pictures on the Facebook page so you can get a closer look. So that's what came in the box from HLJ. Some really nice kits. We've got the 1/48 scale X-Wing to build, and the C-3PO going to be built here pretty soon. The Char, Zaku 2 will probably build later on in the series. But as new products come in and new kits arrive, I'll post more of these videos so you can see what the future builds are going to be. So as always, thank you for watching.